Hello and welcome to this Managed Methods Classroom Manager video. Today we're going to be discussing how to start a session and some of the basic feature functionality controls once you're in the classroom itself. To start any session, you simply select the duration you like. That can be anywhere from 15 to 90 minutes or a custom duration, depending on the schedule. You can also pre-schedule classes as well, and those will automatically start as soon as it hits the time. For those pre-scheduled sessions, you may just see a view active session option, which will let you dive into the classroom directly. Otherwise, simply click the Start Session button, and that will directly launch you into the Classroom Manager itself. Now that I'm in this Earth Science Period 5 class, as my students start hitting web pages, I'll start seeing those populate here, and my students will be automatically connected to the class. There's nothing you need to do manually to have a student join the class. They'll simply, as soon as they start hitting web pages, be automatically added to the class. To start with here, we'll always see the name of the class in the beginning. There's also an option to search for a specific participant. There's controls here to either decrease or increase the size of the screens as they appear within the platform itself. You also do have options here to change from a screen view to a list view if you prefer. And on each individual student, you can also pin a student to the top, and you can also see which students are active and which students are inactive. In this class, I just have two students here, but I can see both of those students are active. A reason a student might be inactive is if they didn't have their device at all or were not logged in or not using the internet at all. Over on the right hand side, we'll see session duration. So I started an hour session, so it's now counting down from that hour time period. I can also see a summary, which is going to give me some of the top sites, how many unique sites I have. Scenes will be the control of the classroom, which we'll come to in a little bit in a further video to discuss some of the feature functionality on that end. And then here towards the bottom, I can see the various sites that the students across both my students here have open. So however many students you have in the class, it'll give you an idea of how many of those tabs are open across all the students. So in this case, there's three of these JSTOR tabs across both of my students here. There are some controls here, and again, we'll circle back to that later. And then there's a chat functionality, which is a one-way announcements functionality. Again, will be covered in subsequent videos. So that will conclude this first initial video and first walkthrough of Classroom Manager. We'll continue with a subsequent video detailing more control and functionality.